Joker 2, Folie, Deux, getting it out of the way right away, is a sequel that I feel like never should have happened. From the research I've done about this, and it's not a ton, but from what I've seen, this was purely a cash grab. Todd Phillips came out initially saying it's a one-off story, this is it, Joker 1, done. Basically saying he wouldn't do a sequel until they said, I shouldn't say said, they basically threw a bag of money at him and said, make a fucking sequel because we're gonna pay you. And we're gonna give you a complete creative freedom. Let me tell you, they should have put a leash on this man. And I love Todd Phillips, but Jesus Christ, I don't know what the fuck was going through his mind with this movie. Now, if you couldn't tell, I am not a fan of Joker 2. And I don't even know if I said the title right when I started this video, but to be honest, I don't give a fuck. This movie was disappointing beyond disappointing. I was originally gonna go see this movie in theaters until I saw the not only critic reception, which really doesn't mean much to me, but then I saw the audience reception and I was like, that's not good either. So when it's not hitting on both fronts, I didn't necessarily have a lot of faith, so I just held off until it came to HBO Max. And when I decided to watch it, despite how everybody had felt about it, I went in with an open mind. I wanted it to be good, and I'm no stranger to liking things that a lot of people really don't like. Just recently, I really gave praise to the new Crow movie, and it seemed like 95% of people did not like that movie. So I thought maybe this would be another one of those occasions where this movie is just really good to me, but not to anybody else. But nope, I agree with most people on this one, where I think this sucks. This movie fucking sucks. The pacing is garbage. It's a musical without being a musical because it basically just has music in it. Like, the music doesn't play into the story really at all. It's just random singing. And not to say the singing is bad. I mean, it's Lady Gaga, and Joaquin Phoenix doesn't have the worst voice in the world, I guess. It's just not what I think anybody would have wanted out of a sequel for Joker, and I have no fucking idea who it's really made for. If you like it, cool, but I just don't get it. This was a miss on all fronts for me. I feel like it shits on the first one, it has a horrible ending, and the only bright spots are the fact that Joaquin Phoenix is a solid actor and had already won an Oscar for Best Actor for playing this character, so obviously he still knows how to step back into those shoes. But the way his character is written in the second movie is just not even close to as good as in the first, so his performance kind of suffers from that. And Lady Gaga, I actually think did awesome. I just feel like I honestly just wish they would have let her play Harley Quinn, which she just really never gets the chance to get going. Like, there's bits and pieces where you can tell how good she could be in that role, but then half of it is just nonsensical singing. And again, she can sing, that's not the problem. It's just, it doesn't add to the story at all, and I feel like if they would have just made a full-fledged movie with these actors about Harley and about Joker and just left out this fucking singing and all that and just had it be about their relationship, this movie could have been banging. But it's not. They went weird directions with so many things, and ultimately I just think this is so fucking forgettable and honestly one of the worst sequels I have ever seen in my life. I genuinely despise this movie. I don't like it at all. I have nothing good to take away, and every time I think about it, I only think of bad shit. Case in point, when I said that I waited for this to be on HBO Max, I actually lied. Partially. I ended up ordering the 4K steelbook of this movie because I am like a physical DVD collector, and I figured that by the time that DVD came, it would be before they put it on Max. But nope, they ended up putting it on HBO Max early, I'm assuming because it had such a shitty theatrical release, and they were just like, throw it on a streaming service and see how it does. Which they'll probably say it was a success, just like the fucking Sony people said that Madam Web was a success because, oh man, it did great on streaming. That's not how that works. Everybody has fucking streaming services. It does not mean shit. It just means that people don't have to pay for it, so they're gonna watch it. Mainly just out of morbid curiosity. It does not mean the movie is a success. Bottom line, Joker 2, Folie is fully a deuce. It shits on the first movie. It makes me lose respect for Todd Phillips. I have no idea what the fuck they were thinking with this, and that's pretty much it. I would give this a solid 2.2. That might be the lowest score I've ever said in a video. There are worse movies, but this shit was such a fucking disaster. They should have just left the first one alone, man. Honestly. That'll do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know what you thought, and I'll catch you later. Peace. Actually, hold on. Before I go, I just realized that earlier in this commentary, I said that I only think of bad shit, and then I mentioned that I ordered the 4K Steelbook. Yeah, I got into a rant about the streaming services, and I kind of forgot to say that when that Steelbook came, that shit was dented. So I don't even have the collector's piece for this movie. I watched it before the DVD came, was hoping I liked it, hated it, and now I don't even have the collector's fucking piece. Again, another reason why I only think of bad shit when I think of this movie. Alright, now that'll do it. Peace, guys.